Hi everyone, it's Daphne from Scrap and Create, and today I'm going to share with you a brand new album I just completed. This is Stamperia's Little Girl, and I think it just turned out adorable. So I'm going to share with you a couple of the elements on the front. First, I'm going to start by telling you the size. So it's 8.5 by 8.5 by 2.5. So that's the size. That's one of our standard album sizes, and all the tutorials are being released today as well. What I did on the front are two of the cut-aparts, and they're backed with white cardstock. I added these two pieces of filigree. We've got some chipboard here, here. This is a cut-apart, and I got two pieces of chipboard here, and then just this adorable charm. Okay, and then this is just some ribbon that I had in my stash. On the back, or on the side spine, I've got 4 chipboard hearts, and then I added a little charm. And on the very back, I've added this chipboard piece with all the little girls. Very pretty, huh? Okay, let's look in the inside. Okay, we've got a chipboard piece here and here. And then here is a cut apart, another chipboard piece, chipboard. There is a ton of chipboard. This is a cut apart in the packs. In fact, I put chipboard on every page, and I still have chipboard left over so that you could make cards or even another small mini. I left these open-ended as tuck spots, and each page has a large Photomat with a 1-inch strip to coordinate with the rest of the book. These are simple 4x6 flaps, and then this is an a 4-bar envelope. This is from the Tags and Pockets, so this is the die that I used in one of my previous videos as well, but here it is. So I used the large one as the base, and this for the designer paper. And I'm loving using this in my albums. It's so easy to use, and it makes a really special finish. Another piece of chipboard. Okay. Cut apart. And I have enough cut-aparts to back this, but I was in such a rush to get this out to you guys. I think I'll go back and do that. Another piece of chipboard. And this is one of the cut-aparts. And then I've got the duplicate inside, or a twin. Another large Photomat. I think this turned out really pretty. It's very subtle. So I think whatever photos that you put on here are really going to stand out because the patterns aren't so loud. 2 pieces of chipboard on both sides. Again, I featured the die here. Very simple album, but I think it holds lots of photos, so it's really cute. Okay. It closes like so. Another large Photomat. And again, this is Stamperia Little Girl. Now, they also have a little boy collection, and I'm going to show you that when I'm done here. This would be another great place for a cut apart, and I didn't do that last night because I was running out of patience, quite frankly. And I wanted to get this out. I'm already a day behind. So here it is. I think I might go back and add some more embellishments. And when I'm done with the walkthrough, I'm going to show you what's left over. So you can see what you could do with your leftovers. Isn't that cute? I like the way that pattern continued. Another large Photomat. And again, there's a 1-inch strip on both sides. There is some paper left over, and I'll show it to you, but it's not going to be enough to cover your Photomats. I used 3 packs of Little Girl Stamperia. You might be able to get one side covered, but you definitely won't be able to get 2 sides covered with the 3 packs. And I'll show you what I mean. And then this is another large piece of chipboard, and I'll show you what's left in my chipboard. That's chipboard there as well. So that is the album. So now let me show you what's left. Let's set aside the inserts. So I have 3 intact pattern papers. So I haven't cut into these at all. I have 2 of the cut apart pages that I've cut into, but I do have some usable paper on the back if you wanted to go back and try to cover your inserts. And I have 2 full sheets of the cut-aparts for cards. And these are cut-aparts on both sides. So that's the bulk of what I have left over. In addition to that, I've got these scraps, which are plenty big enough to do cards and card trim, but too small to do anything with an album. And then I've got a couple of my cut-aparts, and you can see there's still plenty of chipboard left. So you can still do quite a bit with what's left over by adding additional embellishments, or you could do a series of cards. You could definitely do a handful of cards. And there's one of my cut-aparts too that I didn't use inside the album. Okay, now I'm going to show you real quick the same paper in the little boys. So you could do the same album just substituting the little boys paper. Isn't that cute? So this is exactly like the little girl. They have a girl with a balloon and the polka dots, only it's pink. Now we don't have stars on the little girl. It's a slightly different pattern, but we have the same stripes, same cut-aparts. The little bubble bath is the same. This is so sweet. Honestly, I think well, of course I have a boy, but I tend to lean more toward the little boy, but we had requests for little girls, so that's why we put that one out. Very easy to do a complete substitute and use these elements instead. I love that. Okay, there's a cake in the girl. Look how pretty those stripes are. Super cute. So they have the same size circular cut-aparts, same size rectangular cut-aparts. Very, very easy to substitute. So that's the little boy. So again, I'm going to let you know I used a total of 3 packs to complete this album. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's, 10 sheets per pack. So it takes about 25 sheets is what it's going to wind up being. Actually, is that right? 1030? Yeah, about 25 sheets because I have about 5 sheets left total, and that's counting pieces and everything. So that's my little girl. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching, and hopefully got a chance to see our Ciao Bella release I put out yesterday. And my next project, I'm going to work on a small accompanying project for Home Sweet Home. And then after that, I'm going to get to one of the Ciao Bella collections. So I'm kind of excited about that. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, this is Daphne from Scrap and Create. If you like this, take a second to subscribe and hit the like button and send me a comment. I did something different in this one. I did some floating flaps where there's hidden hinges, and I'd like to get some feedback from you guys. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you soon.